So yeah, my hot take on it is, I'm curious, curiously and optimistically excited, and already starting to experiment with the space. So we had done some work with a partner, with against public with Accenture, and we were creating virtual environments where you could actually see equipment working in the virtual environment. So it's not the metaverse per se, but you could actually make a digital twin of a building and see how the technology engages the occupant, and the technology engages the building, and do it all in a digital twin. So Johnson Controls is already on that path. Now, the metaverse, I'm not a tech, I'm not tech savvy enough to know how to make it happen. But to me, that's just an extension of what we're already doing, and we're doing it kind of in a microcosm where we can say, okay, here is the digital twin environment of what you see in the physical world. So it's not a big leap for me to say, okay, here's a digital twin of the complete physical world, and understand how how to represent things in the digital world before you commit to them in a physical world. So I think there's real legs in this metaverse, digital world, and I've actually started to engage in that space myself, because I am a believer. But to answer your question specifically, I think it's a huge enabler of sales. One of the products that our team at Johnson Controls sells is a chiller. The heavy equipment used to cool a building. Well, chiller's $200,000-$300,000, and it weighs a couple tons. So it's not something that, like in my early days of selling, that I could walk in a sample bag and demonstrate. But to demonstrate its capability in a digital reality, in a digital twin, was again, that was hugely empowering, and that's what Johnson Controls is doing with some of what you hear about with OpenBlue, but doing things in that digital. So I think it's a huge enabler.